Have you ever wondered why certain personalities, the draining ones, the selfish ones, the manipulators, somehow always find their way into your life? It feels like they can sense something in you, even before you see it in yourself. Psychology says that toxic people are not attracted to everyone. They're attracted to specific traits that they can use, and once you understand those traits, you can stop the cycle forever. Toxic people are not random. They scan for patterns. They look for people who stay quiet when uncomfortable, people who avoid conflict, people who want peace more than they want respect. Not because you're weak, but because you're kind. And in psychology, that kindness creates something called relationship patterns of accommodation. This means you adjust. They take advantage. You stay patient. They push boundaries. You explain yourself. They twist your words. Toxic people love people who don't push back because it allows them to control the emotional environment. You're highly empathetic. Empathy is your strength. But to a toxic person, it's a free emotional fuel source. And you over-explain. When you explain too much, it signals that you fear misunderstanding. Toxic people use that weakness to manipulate your emotions. Heard, you avoid conflict. People who avoid conflict often tolerate bad behavior longer, and toxic people sense that instantly. Fourth, you want to be liked, not in a needy way, but in a polite, caring way. Toxic personalities see that as vulnerability. You give second chances too easily to a healthy person. This makes you compassionate. To a toxic person, it makes you easy to exploit. Imagine this situation. You're walking on a street and someone bumps into you. Even though they hit you, your automatic reaction is to say, sorry. Not because you did something wrong, but because you want to avoid conflict. You want to keep peace. You want everything to remain smooth. To a normal person, that apology is harmless. To a toxic person, that apology is information. It tells them, you take responsibility even when it isn't your fault. You're quick to smooth things over. You avoid confrontation. You prioritize their comfort over your own boundaries. That one tiny moment explains exactly why certain personalities target you repeatedly. Toxic personalities use predictable psychological tactics. They test your boundaries, a small disrespect here, a small guilt trip there. If you accept it once, they escalate. They push until you break. They watch how much emotional pressure you can absorb. They mirror your empathy at first. They act kind because they know kindness works on you. They turn your strengths against you. Your caring nature becomes their emotional playground. These steps don't require becoming harsh or cold. You simply have to shift your psychological signals. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. Short answers are powerful. Toxic people hate boundaries. They can't twist. Can say no without justifying. A simple "No, I'm not available" is enough. Heard allows silence to exist. Toxic people panic when the other person doesn't overtalk. Silence is control. Fourth, match their energy. Don't overgive if someone gives you 20%. Don't give them 120% point. Fifth, pay attention to discomfort when something feels off. That is psychology talking to you. Your nervous system registers red flags faster than your mind does. Here's what psychology shows. When you change your boundaries, your entire social environment changes too. Toxic people don't stay where they can't manipulate. Healthy people love boundaries because they know how to respect them. So the moment you shift from, "I hope people like me," to, "I hope the right people stay," everything begins to change. If this opened your eyes or made you reflect on your own patterns, subscribe. Because you deserve relationships that don't drain you. And the more you understand yourself, the less power toxic people ever have over you again.